hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. We're trying to get to 200,000 subscribers. So Kendra G is going to talk to a young lady that's going to badmouth her child's father, then the child's father going to call in. So we have that situation. I had to edit out a big portion of this interview because this woman called Kendra G just trauma dumped for about 15 minutes before she actually got to her looking for a man. Y'all stop treating Kendra G like a therapist.
I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all be waiting for
Shadora, where you calling us from, honey?
I'm sorry.
Where you calling us from, Shadora?
I am from North Carolina.
And how old are you?
I'm 34.
I need a new notepad. Oh, I didn't order that stuff. Shadora, 34. You said you have a kid, 6 years old, right?
Yeah, she's 6 years old. Her dad is actually watching your live. That's crazy. But go ahead, Kendra.
Do y'all co-parent well?
I'm the mama and the daddy, so he only get her like when he feel like it, basically. Clock that. But go ahead.
He's watching right now. Hi.
He's watching right now. Tell him hey.
Hi, Mr. Every now and then, Dad.
Right, exactly.
Shadora, child, I won't piss you off. You the guy, you gonna tell it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep it real because that's one thing about me. I'm gonna definitely speak my truth. I've always been that way since Facebook let you get a live button.
I've always found it comical that women will hop online and bash their child's father or their ex-husband, usually their child's father, and it never dawns on them that the man that you chose to have a child with is a reflection of you. Oh, he does see, he don't take care of his kids, he don't do this, he don't do that. That's the man that you chose, probably because y'all two pieces of dust in the same bowl, be that as it may.
Okay, Shadora, what you do for a living, baby?
Well, I work at a telecommunications center. That's what I do.
Okay. Telecommunication. And what's your zodiac sign?
I hate really saying my zodiac sign because when you say that, people think they know you, but I'm an Aries.
Okay. And I know you have one child, never. And where you calling us from?
North Carolina, Charlotte. Miss Kendra, I'm from Charlotte, girl. Queen City 704, you already know.
Okay. All right, so we got Shadora, North Carolina, 34, Charlotte to be exact. Telecommunications, is an Aries, never married, mom to a 6 year old. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
The man I'm looking for, Miss Kendra, I honestly don't think he exists. I think I'm just too much for niggas.
Classic.
You know what I mean? I really do. But I can tell you this. I really don't have a type. You know what I mean? Because you can be cute as hell and still dog your bitch out. You can be ugly as hell and still dog a bitch out because my baby daddy is ugly. And I thought that, you know what I mean? Because he's ugly or whatever and I look good, you know what I mean? I thought we was going to last a long time. But ugly niggas still cheat on you too. He cheated on me. Okay, I've never cheated on that man a day in my life. So I really just don't have a type. You could be red, white, blue, purple, green. I just feel like as long as you treat me right, you know how to talk to me, you know how to joke, you know how to put up with my shit. You know what I'm saying? We cool. You help me, I help you. I'm not asking for a man to make 10, 9, 12, 13, 14 million dollars in his bank account. My expectations is not more than what I can bring. Let's just say that. Right? Long as you can make me look good, I can make you look good. We can get along, we can go out, we can have fun. I do for you, you do for me. Like, you know what I like, you know what I don't like. You can take a joke, because I do talk a lot of big shit. But it be out of love, and out of correction, and out of what I want you to do better. You know what I mean?
Talk about masculine. Ugh.
That's it. I mean, is that hard? I mean, is it hard? Because let me tell you something. When my baby daddy, I had his motherfucking back. Do you understand? There for him. I knew that I chose the wrong nigga because this man had 5 kids, Kendra, and I had 0. As a matter of fact, I was in a good ass relationship when I met my baby daddy. I fucked up the relationship I was in with my boyfriend. I did. And I think that's why I'm in this bed that I'm in now, because I fucked up a good ass motherfucking relationship.
Well, at least she takes some accountability and pointing out the fact that she was the one that ruined the relationship that she was in that was going perfectly fine and chose a dude who had 5 children. But the bigger point I'm trying to make is the latter of the statement I just previously made. This is a woman who had 0 children, none, 0. Childless woman with the majority of successful men prefer. She purposely decides to give this man baby number 6. I've always said that I'll give you 2 baby moms and 2 baby dads, and I'm being nice, but I have zero sympathy for women who make babies with a man who already has multiple children by multiple women and has proven and shown you that he's a poor father to those children. I'm not talking about her child's father. I'm just talking about in general. I have zero sympathy for women who decide to get pregnant by men who have multiple children by multiple women already, and it's clear he don't take care of those children. Nah.
That's why, right? So with that being said, with me helping you with all 5 of your kids, washing their ass, putting on them clean clothes, making sure they straight, that but baby mama's calling me. Like, oh, my son need this, my son need that. And I'm making sure I get it for you. You feel me? But when it comes time for me to have my daughter, I gotta goddamn go upside your head or cuss you out to do for my baby when I helped you do for all 5. Like, I just thought that the favor was gonna return itself because you got 5 kids, you already married. So he got me with my one child. The least you can do is do what you supposed to do.
Well,
you got more experience than me.
Let me ask you a couple questions. The 5 kids he had prior to your child, by how many women?
So it's Shay black ass, Anissa crazy ass, and then me. So it's 2.
Real quick. Are you being serious?
Kendra, I'm dead ass what? So you think I would get on here and really lie?
Okay. Take it from, okay. I just want to make sure. Okay. So how many women did your baby daddy have kids by before you?
I think she said
2.
3.
He got a baby by Shay, he got a baby by this girl named Anissa, and a baby by me. I'm the cool baby mama.
Wait, real quick. So with Shay and Melissa, did he parent those children well?
No, because they was always running around in the car.
Okay, so Shadora, stop right there. So your baby daddy stayed true to himself. This is who he was when you got pregnant by him. Why did you expect him to become somebody that he never was? And this is on you, Shadora, because you had 2 examples of fatherhood. He had 2 women pregnant that you just told me he wasn't a good father to them. So this is all on you, Shadora. I almost got to defend your baby daddy because if he would have showed up for your daughter, it would have been a shock. He already showed you who he was. You decided to have a baby by him still. So as much as I want to have the women movement going, that's on you, girlfriend.
Girl, ain't that what I just told you?
That's not what you just told her. I criticize Kendra G all the time. I have to acknowledge her when she's right. And she is 1000% right. You knew what it was. Zero sympathy for you.
You ain't tell me nothing I didn't just tell you. And guess what my dumb ass was thinking this whole time? That's what I was thinking this whole time, Miss Kendra.
Yes, you did kind of say that, but then you also still blamed him.
Exactly.
You said, I thought he was going to show up for me. I only had 1 kid. But why would he show up for the 1 when he's not showing for the 5?
Thank you.
Before you.
I fucked around and found out, didn't I?
Like a dummy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I found out. You are so correct. You are 1000% correct, okay? That was my man, and I said, I'm going to stick beside him. And that's what I did until he played me like Google Doofus the motherfucking fool.
What's
okay. Tell him food stamps. Anybody need some? Hello?
The ghetto. How did he fool you? He told you exactly who he was, and you signed up to be right along with it.
Look, this is my daughter, goddaddy, right here. Ricky, come here.
Don't come here, Ricky.
This is my daughter, goddaddy, right here.
Stay out of
it. He has done more for my daughter than the own motherfucking pappy. Okay?
I'm gone.
Get out of here.
See, that's the thing, Kendra. You ain't never had nobody come on your platform and tell their truth. You feel me? This is the honest to God truth. Y'all fucked up. I told you that. I had a good ass boyfriend. That's why I can't find no man now. Because they deadbeats, they lazy, they pillow talk, and they living off bitches. Can we just be honest? I mean, am I lying, Kim? Because I ain't never heard you this quiet on your show. Am I lying?
Well, here, Shadora, honey.
She don't even realize she embarrassing herself. Sad.
I'm a woman. So for the things that I love about you.
A classy woman who has grew up outside of our times. The generation has changed, Miss Kendra. It is not the same how we used to be in your prom. Not that I'm much older than you or that you're much older than me or whatever, but the niggas is just not the same how they was when you were growing up.
Okay, real quick, Shadora, do I ever get to your age? You're 34.
Correct.
Okay. So here's the deal. I am older than you. I'm 12. I'm 46, so I'm 12 years older than you. I will say this: men have been men forever. It's just now we have social media to document men being men. But the thing that I will say, and I say this all the time on my show, is the words law of attraction. So there is before I go there, what I was going to say is this. As a woman, I appreciate your transparency. I mean, your transparency.
It's the
I
glaze.
honestly relate to you in the accord of you lost your mother and your mother passing away from cancer. So as a woman, I have a different type of love and understanding for you.
What Kendra G is doing right now is what I call glazing or the glaze. This is how women talk to each other before they hit each other with the truth or their version of the truth. They have to soften the blow and give them several compliments before they tell them the real. I hate that shit. But to this young lady, you notice what she's trying to do. Men aren't how they used to be. Back in your day, the men aren't like that now. Says the woman who picked a man who already had 5 motherfucking children. There's no woman's intuition. Women are smarter than or mature faster than men. Y'all pick poorly and then blame everyone else besides the person in the mirror.
But I will say this, for the type of man I think you would desire, you have a lot of things that would turn that man off.
Oh, and you know what, Kendra, you not lying, because let me tell you something. A couple people have said that to me. You know why? They feel like I'm too aggressive and that I keep it too real and I'm too upfront and I'm too blunt. But why would I want a man that can't take me for who I am?
You're too masculine. That's the word. You're too masculine.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like I should numb myself down or bite my tongue to have a man that's not happening. You understand what I'm saying? I can't fake kick it with you. I just can't do it. You feel me? So at this point, if you don't want me, that's fine. I know somebody gonna like it. The fuck? I just can't sit around and just play games like I'm an Xbox, baby. We're not doing that over here. If you can't help me, like I can help you. If you're not returning what I'm giving you, my nigga, it is what it is. I'm gonna call it when I see it. I'm not gonna wait on it and wait for that shit to build up, and then I explode, and then what? Nah, I'm gonna stop you right in your motherfucking tracks.
And she's obviously a ghetto hood booger, but if you ever interacted with a woman like this, it's all warfare. It's nonstop combativeness, argumentative, her trying to be in charge. Why would a man worth anything put up with this? You get Pookie at best because that's your level.
What is wrong with that? See, that's the problem.
Chicken
Everybody
head.
want to walk around here and try to put that shit on in front of their boyfriends and all these niggas. You know what I mean? And then when they come to your house, you don't even got that shit that you was putting on. So now he done fell in love with a dressing ass bitch. He done fell in love with a bitch with 20, 30 pocketbooks. Then come to your house, you ain't got none of that. You see what I'm saying? Like, he done fell in love with a trick bitch. You see what I'm saying? And then in reality, you really broke for real. I'm not doing that. You gonna find out who I am now. We not gonna wait and play no dating game. Oh yeah, babe. Trying to talk all night in the morning, knowing my voice deep as hell, Miss Kendra. I'm not doing that.
Okay, Shadora, what were the qualities you said you wanted in a guy again? What kind of guy
So
you want?
I told you, Miss Kendra, I didn't have no type because I didn't have both. I done had a fine nigga, ugly nigga, a nigga with some money, and a broke nigga. And I just don't feel like there's no difference.
Okay, but listen, all those things were exterior, you know, looks, money. What I think a lot of women where y'all don't start is character, right?
Never do.
And I think, you know, ugly is subjective, looks is subjective, money's forever changing. So I know y'all be having money requests and that's fine, but money's forever changing, but that's neither here nor there. But I think you need to focus on character, but I'm gonna be honest with you. The type, you're gonna continue to attract the type of guys that like aggressive women such as yourself. And if that's fine, then that's fine. But you have to recognize why you are attracting that type of guy opposed to a different type of guy. Like these men, like here's the deal. Everybody that most people describe, they exist. I mean, I have all types of men on my show. I have men who don't ever want to get married. I have marriage-minded men who are very clear. They want a wife. They know what they want. But what I would say is different people have different qualities and different requirements. And I will say this, like, again, I say this as a woman, I rock with you because you're transparent and you're straightforward. But there are some men who just don't have time for this. Like sometimes it's just, I don't got time for this chaos. Like you have a lot of chaos.
Exactly.
Like you do, honey, I love you, but it's a lot of chaos. You're not cool with your sister. You're not cool with your first cousin, your baby dad. But here's the thing. I'm not talking about fault.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. She 34, y'all.
I'm not talking about fault, but it's still energy that a guy has to accept. And a lot of people, what I want people to understand, in particular, people with plans, right? When you have a plan for your life, you don't got time for chaos. You're not going to sign up for chaos willingly. Now, if it happens, it happens. But people who have plans, you are shuffling family members. Everybody don't make it because you have a plan for your life. So if you want that type of guy to come in, you have to honor that there's a lot of chaos that a guy would have to agree to sign up for, to be with you. And that's going to just turn a lot of guys off. I love you. I just want to be honest in that way.
Okay, I can understand what you're saying, right? But help me make it click real quick. So you say I have a lot of chaos, right? Okay, so at what point is it my fault that the chaos is there? What if I'm just minding my business and not even doing nothing and it just coming? Like, what are you supposed to do with that when people think they can just walk all over you? Like, at what point, how do you thumb down the chaos? Because I'm just trying to understand the problem.
Well, I'm not telling you to let people walk all over you, so don't misunderstand that, right?
Gotcha.
Don't misunderstand that. I'm not saying you should let people walk all over you. What I'm
Hold on, Miss Kendra, I'm sorry. For all y'all in the background that want to talk shit, y'all had plenty opportunities, rooms, and space to come on up here, okay? So you choose not to. You got me, so just sit back, watch the show, or get the fuck on and come back when she go to her next platform. Damn. I'm sorry, Miss Kendra. These people just do the most. But go ahead.
Example right there. I said everything involved this woman would be some type of warfare. Kendra G said it better than I did. She's chaotic. Look at her. She creates chaos. She just created that chaos right there in the comments section. And you can see nothing is never her fault. What do people bring this up to me? To stop hanging around other chaotic people. But that would probably be too boring for a person like this.
What I was saying is, there are men who would not walk all over you. There are men that exist that truly want to, be with one woman and build a life. But that's why I was saying, like, those type of guys, normally they have a plan for their life. So when a man signs up for you, he has to be willing to take all that comes with you. So my personal advice is this. I feel as though if you took some time to do some self-work, and ladies, listen, I host a dating show. I know what y'all want. Y'all want the guys. And let me tell you, I got access to men. I'm doing stuff right now with private centers with Black menswear. But it's very clear on the type of women I can invite to these events, right? So I have to, and my name is on the line because I have to be responsible for the women that I bring, and they're describing the type of women that they want, for these private events that we will do. So what I'm just trying to educate y'all is that the man you described as good guy, he exists, but you might be doing some things to turn him off. And you don't have to become nobody else. You can be you for as long as you want to be you, right? It is your life. This is not about a fault. This is not about a right. This is not about a wrong. But if you want something different, it doesn't start with the guy. It starts with you. And this is the part everybody skips. This is why I always spend so much time on 3 flaws, because people always skip the self-reflection. If you change you change everybody in your life, because either they fall off or they become better or you attract better. But you have to do self-work to change yourself first to attract different people.
Damn, Kendra G cooking. I gotta give it to her.
What are you eating, Shadora?
Hot Cheetos. What is it?
I mean, some salt and vinegar chips, Miss Kendra. You want
close
some?
enough.
No, I don't. Listen, let me do this. Are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
No, I'm not on that app. I just be catching you on live. I'm gonna just be all the way honest.
So now, after hearing that response, so that chick is just a hood rat, man. She makes Charlotte look bad. I thought it'd be some very nice, humble Southern gals representing Charlotte, but be that as it may. So then her child's father must have actually been in all this, because then he phoned in to give his take on it. So let's go to that clip We get part 2 right now.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, why are they telling me to add you,
Cause
honey?
Shador was just on there slandering my name, swearing I'm this and that. Her life in turmoil causing me and everything about this little girl.
Got the
Wait,
babies up here.
Why you in it? Why I gotta be in it? Cause your mama put us in it. Oh
wait.
my god, bro! Why I gotta be in it? Why you can't
Right?
be in it? Why the boys can't be in it?
I feel you, little
I
girl.
don't wanna be in it. Like I said, that's my baby. She always gonna be with me. Her mama just, I don't know what's up with her.
And now I feel like, well, y'all just was he trolling me and troll like to for you? Is this a setup?
Nah, this ain't no setup.
She said that you barely have the baby.
Yeah, I know. That was a lie. Matter of fact, my baby's 6 years old. She can talk for herself. Come here. Quit acting like that. Come here. Baby. Come here. She talking about, oh my God.
You know what's funny is that the lady did say that he barely has his child, and she says he just be in the car riding around, and that's what he's doing right now. But y'all need to leave the babies out of this. Don't bring your daughter on here, bro. It's not. It's not. This is not show.
Ask
This is
her
not
the
a place for the
question.
Are you
kids.
with your daddy all the time?
No, not all the time. Sometimes.
How often do you see your daddy?
Huh?
How often? How many times do you see your daddy in a month?
Uh,
Man,
a month is 31 days. How many days out of 31 do you see me?
man, that kid's 6. It'd be different if the kid was 16, man. Kids don't know that.
If not
You see
all
your
of them.
daddy every week? No.
Like this for like not like sometimes, but not a lot.
Okay. So then her mother wasn't lying because she said you was sometime daddy.
Mm. Nah, I'm definitely not a sometime daddy.
Your daughter just said she don't see you all the time. You told me to ask
My
that question.
daughter said, Kalia, how much do you see me? I see him a little bit, but I think I see him like my mom says when not what your like, mama say. Don't say what your mama say. You tell the truth. How much do you see me? How much do I come and get you? You ain't gotta coach her, bro. You ain't gotta
Wait,
coach
okay, so
her.
Willie,
Ain't
back to
that?
you. Let me talk to you.
Yeah,
So you
Kendra, you should have
responded
talked
to
to the kid
Shadora.
anyway.
yeah. That's my baby mama.
So you have 6 kids.
I got 6 kids. One with her. I had 5 before her.
Right, you had 5 before
Mm-hmm.
her. And I want to make sure y'all not setting me up because this is kind of crazy that you're calling me and she particularly told me not to talk to you.
Exactly. You know why she don't want you to talk to me? She don't want you to know the truth about her. She want fame like everybody's saying on there. She just wanted that part. She needed that. Like I told her, like you don't have to use me every time you get close to fame. Like I don't try to help you with that and all of that. So you don't have to use me for that. Like just let me be who I am. I'm me. You feel me? I don't want no fame. I don't need the extra media or none of that. So every time you get on somewhere with over 1,000 views, you bring me up. Why? Like you telling people that I'm not this and that. My daughter with me right now,
Oh, his child's mother must be on some social media or Facebook or something, I guess.
always with me. Like she gonna say that. I don't know what she talking about,
Well, your
but
daughter just said she's not always with you. She said
she
sometimes.
always with me. Damn near always with me.
So, okay.
Just
So
like
you
all
guys
my
obviously
other kids.
aren't together, you and Shadora.
Nah, we ain't together.
Okay. Well, she did say that you had 5 kids before y'all had a child together, and I did
Mm-hmm.
say that if you weren't in those baby mamas' lives, then I guess she shouldn't be surprised about the lack of participation you are in the
But
child
that's
you have with her.
crazy though. If you get with a guy, he got 5 other kids. You gonna lay down and have a baby with him if he ain't doing that for the other 5?
Thank you. Woo! Woo! Thank you.
Women are doing that, and I recommend against it, though.
I
Anybody with
mean, good
sense
dick is one
does.
thing. Oh, excuse me. I sit back, shut up. That's one thing. You gonna fuck with the dude. You gonna have sex with him. Let me say that, and all that. But abortion, you could have had abortion or anything. If you felt like I was a bad father, why would you have a baby?
Well, Willie,
All in front of the kids saying they should have been aborted.
the
I
conversation you're
love it.
having right in front of the kids right now don't make you the best dad in the world.
Man, I ain't never said I was the best daddy. I'm gonna do it for my 6 the way I got to do it, and I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna say
What?
this: two wrongs
My
don't make a right.
language,
But here's the deal.
my
This is what I will
language.
say, and I said this to her. You are correct. And why have a baby with a man who has 5 kids and he's not doing for them? But just like she got to take responsibility for her action, You got to take responsibility for your action as a man. And what I am tired of is all this blame always goes on the women. Why she had sex with me? Well, no, as a man, it's time for y'all
Hey,
to men up. It's time for
I
y'all
ain't.
to become men and do what you need to do, right by your children, and stop trying to find a way to blame it on the woman's fault. Just like she got some
I
responsibility, and I
definitely ain't
gave it to
blame
her,
her.
but you got responsibility too.
And that's true, Kendra G. But also, he didn't call into your show bashing his baby mom. She did that. She called in bashing him, so he just called to defend himself. Even though I agree, this dude has 5 children by 2 different women. The fact that she claims that she was helping him take care of that 5 children, that told you what type of father he is if he needs you to help take care of his children. But you still laid down and chose to have baby number 6 with him. I don't feel no sympathy for either one of these people. I feel bad for the babies. That's about it.
Nobody broken. And you probably should change the way you're speaking in front of these kids and making this a normal conversation, because I don't know if you want to talk this normally with abortion and
I mean, I don't think I
or
said nothing bad to these kids. I don't see
Of
on
course you
YouTube when
don't,
they pick
bro.
up my phone and look at the
well, that's
same
bad
thing.
parenting. Well, that's bad
I
parenting,
agree.
because you should be a better enough parent to keep your 6-year-old from the information that you just said.
Be quiet.
If you an active dad on a regular basis, then your 6-year-old don't need to know all those words yet. Everybody,
This ain't
nobody
your
want
ever.
to take responsibility for anything in life these days.
Well, you just got off Facebook with her mama, so
What?
I ain't taught her none of
Well, the
my
six
name.
year old should have access to the Facebook. Y'all do know y'all can control kids from being on social media. It's not impossible.
It definitely ain't. When she pick up my phone, she know my code. She get right on it.
Shut up, bro. I'm
She got her
No.
own
Okay,
phone.
well, Willie, what did you want to call to tell me? You want to? I didn't know. She didn't say your name, so
She
no one
said
knew
my
who you were.
name. She called my Facebook name out, my whole name, and everything.
I don't remember.
My baby mama. She said a lot about me.
She said a lot about her
I
baby
ain't
daddy. Now
mad
I
at
see.
her, but I just want to.
She said your name.
Yes, she said my name. Everybody on here tell you she said my name. It's just the false stuff she's saying about me. That's nowhere near true.
So what do you want to clear up?
Everything she said is like
Okay, I'm
it's
giving you
crazy.
the
Like
moment. What do you want to clear up?
I'm clearing my name.
So what
Like
did she
what?
say that you want to clear up? You're just saying clearing my name. So, oh, that's your active father?
I ain't the best father. I'm working right now. I'm here, so I don't know what she talking about. I just that's the thing. That's it. That's all I had to say.
And
I don't.
can I
They
say
said
something?
she said his
Be
name.
quiet, 'cause
They
now
said she did not say your name. I don't recall her saying your name, but I don't know.
my name is Willie. My real name is Willie.
Right?
So
Did
when
she
you say
say that
Willie
in the
Work,
live though?
everybody knows that. Everybody knows my name.
But no. But hold on. Everybody doesn't know your name because I
But
didn't know your
Charlotte
name.
do, North Carolina do.
Okay, that could be fine, but we didn't know. I didn't know you. I didn't know neither one of y'all until an hour ago. So everybody didn't know. Let's not use words that are not true. Everybody didn't know. Now we know your name. Now we know your face because you called in to put a face and a name behind it. But is there anything else you want to clear up, honey?
Nope. I
No.
just cleared the air. Now what?
I need to say something.
Oh God.
So, sometimes that my mom comes get me because I don't really have clothes. So if if I come back with my dad, she gives me my bag with my clothes because I don't really have clothes to go with my dad. So when I bring the clothes with my dad,
Oh Lord.
he goes wash cars because that's what he do.
And this is why these babies should be in this conversation. Cause she said, Daddy, I don't have no clothes in my daddy house. Y'all need to stop this in front of these babies, man.
Work, don't you do that, Dad?
What else? Hurry up, cause she got stuff to do. We gotta get off of here.
Okay. Well,
So
listen. I'm praying for everybody involved because we got babies to think about, right? So when the unfortunate part is this:
But
when we
let me
become
say this though. Let me just say this before you get off here. This goes for all women. Whether you get with a man who got kids, like I don't care what the man say. Like for real, it's gonna come out. You gonna get pregnant, stuff like that. If you gonna have the baby ball, like don't mess with no man for one if he ain't doing for his other 5, and don't get on here and say that I'm not when you know I am. I'm probably the best thing ever happened to you. I done helped you everything you ever tried to do. Like what you arguing with, what she was mad about earlier with her grandmama, everything trying to find her parents. Like why would I be a bad dad? I'm sitting here wasting money, traveling the country trying to help you find your daddy. Like it's a lot that she ain't telling people. Like she always come on me. I'm probably the best thing you ever had. I probably made you. So don't do that. Like that's the only thing that made me mad. Like, yeah, I still love the girl. I still do anything for her, but I can't be with her because the way she act and the way she try to be and the way she portray me. Like, I'm a father first, so yeah, I might cuss around them and all that, but I gotta do everything else around them. I gotta feed them, clothe them, find them somewhere to sleep, everything. So I'm me regardless. So she gotta stop that. I run 3 businesses, and I'm still broke, and I ain't out here trying to get no fame. I ain't got it because I'm giving it all to them. So other than that, don't get on no platform and slander my name. Because people know me around here. I good reputation. I'm everybody's chef. I'm everybody's detailer. I'm everybody's carpenter. I fix houses, home improvement, everything. Everybody know me for being a father and a good man. And that's all you associate my name with. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Hmm.
One thing though, because you said, I want to say this to the ladies. What advice would you give to men in ways that they could become better?
I mean, if you already got kids like me, I ain't work with all of my other baby mamas, and you get a woman without kids who don't really know how it is with kids, it's gonna be hard to make that work for her. I'm telling you, like I done tried that. But advice I got for men: man up before you look for a woman, for real. Cause
What Kendra G is trying to do is, what about the men as well? And I'll answer his question better than he can. And I'll tell you exactly what my father told me growing up as a child. He told me, Theo, don't have babies by more than one woman. That's what my father taught me. Built into my head when I was a small child, playing with my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle action figures. Years before I would actually become sexually active, he would preach into my ear, don't have babies by more than one woman. Don't have babies by more than one woman. Don't have babies by more than one woman. So that's the advice to the men. Wear a condom, don't have babies by more than one woman, and be extremely picky with the woman that you choose to have your babies, because if you have a baby with the wrong woman, that shit will drive you crazy.
get everything you got for yourself first, house and everything. Cause I had money when I met her, moved in her house, took care of her, let her quit her job, pay her bills, and I ended up being the one shitted in the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I should have been working on me first, and my other 5 I had, then thought about a woman. Cause that ain't work again. Now I got 6 with no baby mama, no wife. So that's how they go. You
Okay.
feel me?
Well, I appreciate the lesson learned,
Mm-hmm.
and listen, we are trying to do the best that we can in life. I don't know what's happening with my show this week, but it really
Yeah, I don't
became
want to be on the show. I don't need no bag. I don't need no love, none of that. I'm on with these.
okay. Well, I wish everybody blessed in the situation. And okay, so this is Shadora's child's father, who she was referring to on Facebook Live an hour ago. Hopefully, you guys could become better co-parents together and let go of the hate you have for each other.
I don't hurt.
Okay, well that's good. And I mean, one thing I will say, you have your child. She said that you don't really have the child a lot, so.
And it's crazy. She said he don't really have the child a lot, and they called in the same night during the same show, and he the one that got the goddamn baby. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, I have every time I'm allowed to get them. You know,
Okay.
y'all women like to play keep the baby from the daddy and all that. While you're mad, then once your money gone and you need the daddy to come get them till you get back on your feet. That's how that goes. So I guess that's when I have her sometime.
Well, listen, men gotta start. Here's the deal, and I said this to her. Like, she gotta be accountable for who having a baby by you. Y'all gotta be accountable who y'all have kids with too. Everybody
Oh yeah,
complaining about who they
absolutely,
got a child with. Y'all should have knew this before you had the
absolutely.
baby with the person.
Oh yep.
So that's the
That's a
lesson.
long story though. That's a long story. It's like you don't spend a lot of time with people when you
Okay.
see them when you live like me and you moving around like that. You don't see that person a lot. So when you go home
But
and you
you
see
already
that
had
person, you
two
still have it.
kids.
Huh? We only
I said
got
you
one
already
together.
had 2 kids though.
No, we got one together.
No, but you
I
had
had
5
5
kids
already.
prior, so you already knew
Yeah.
what it was when you already had 5 kids before her.
I was speaking about with her. Before her.
Okay. Either way, I wish her the best. I
Don't be
gotta go,
running the store
unfortunately.
like that.
All right. Bye,
Go in
bye,
there and get
Willie.
them. Bye.
Bye, sir.
At the end of the day, you are the representation of the man or woman you decide to have babies with. Let's just keep it a buck. And again, women need to stop hopping online, bashing their child's father as if that's not a reflection of you. If your child's father, Dusty, don't take care of his children, broke, has no ambition, that's the man that you let ejaculate into you raw. So with your decision making. And to the men, like I said, don't have babies by more than one woman, and make sure you choose the correct woman to have baby with. Because shit like this can be in your future. Because even though she didn't have any children before she met him, look how masculine and combative that woman was. What man would want to spend time with her? Like he said, and I believe him on this part. I believe at least one thing he said, because he talked about making her that he the best thing that ever happened to her, I ain't going along with that shit. There's one thing that he said that I definitely believe him with, and he said, I can't be with her because of the way she act. How she act, man? And again, no sympathy. She chose a man who had 5 children by 2 different women and already showed you he wasn't a good father. You decide to give your virgin womb to this man. So again, I just feel bad for the kids. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments. Theo Coop reacts. Peace.